The ancients encoded the physics of field density into mythology thousands of years ago. The little people of the north where the field compresses, the giants of the south where the field expands. Every culture on earth preserved this in story form. This wasn't superstition. This was physics recorded in the form of a story. Mythology, which raises a question mainstream history cannot answer. If the ancients understood field density, expansion and contraction, and the scaling effects we now call special relativity, thousands of years before it was formalized, how advanced were they really? Not primitive, not superstitious, physically literate in ways that dwarf our popular understanding today. And the logical impossibility that creates for the current historical narrative, if ancient civilizations understood principles that mainstream science only formalized in the 20th century, then the timeline of human knowledge we've been taught collapses almost entirely. You cannot have primitives from thousands of years ago encoding special relativity into mythology of every culture on Earth by accident. Either the history is wrong or the physics is wrong. The mythology exists across every culture independently. The physics is confirmed by the field structure. That leaves only one conclusion. The ancients weren't behind us. They were ahead of us. Ahead of where we are right now in terms of understanding. In terms of understanding the true nature of reality. And someone made sure we forgot. And this also brings us to the architecture. In every city across the world, we have these amazing buildings of stone constructed before the invention of power tools. How did they do this? Laser cut stones. It's mind-blowing just to think, how did you get all these materials to the job site with a horse and wagon? How did you feed the horses while you were there? Thousands of horses it would have taken. How did you get up so high when you don't have a crane? There's huge rocks and stones that are tons, and they're hundreds of feet high. So between the architecture and the clear understanding that they understood physics thousands of years ago, that tells an entirely different story than the popular narrative being sold to us today.